Hello students, welcome to my channel Classmate. Today we will discuss about the fractional number of class 5. So let's start. We will start the chapter with the definition of fraction. What is the definition of fraction? Fraction represent parts of whole numbers. That means if you take a whole number and you divide this whole number in equal parts, okay, then one portion is represented by the fractional number. Okay, just you take one example. If you take your birthday cake and if you divide this cake in equal 4 parts and you have taken only one parts out of these 4, then this part which you have taken represented by the fraction 1 by 4, where the 4 is the whole number and out of this 4 only you have taken one part. So this is represented by the fraction 1 by 4. Now if you take 3 parts, 3 equal parts, okay, you have already divided this cake in 4 equal parts and out of these 4 parts you have taken the 3 equal part, then the parts which you have taken you represent by the fraction 3 by 4, okay, because here you have taken 3 equal parts, so it is represented by 3 by 4. Okay, understood? So from this we learn that the whole parts, that means the number of parts in how many parts we divide the whole number, we have to write down this number in the lower portion, and out of this whole number how many portion we have taken you have to write down in the upper portion. Just here we have divided this whole cake into 4 portion, so we have to write down this 4 and the lower portion, and out of this 4 you have taken only 1, so you have to write down this 1 on the upper portion. You just come to the second example. Here also we have also here divide this whole cake into 4 equal parts, so we have to write down 4 here, okay, and you have taken 3 parts out of this 4, so we have to write down 3 here. Now if we divide this in 8 equal parts, in 8 equal parts, okay, it is divided in 8 equal parts, and out of these 8 equal parts if you have taken 3 parts, then how you represent this in fraction? Just you imagine. So at first you write down 8, because we divide this cake in 8 equal parts, so in the lower portion you write down 8, and out of this 8 you have taken 1, 2 and 3, so you write down this 3, okay, so that represent the fraction, that represent the fraction. Now we have to learn what are called in the upper portion and lower portion number which are written in any fraction. 3 by 4, I have taken only one fraction here, 3 by 4. The 3 is called the number of parts of the whole. It is also called numerator. It is also called numerator. And the 4, that means the lower portion number, that is called number of equal parts the whole is divided into. That means in how many parts we divide the whole number, this number represent this quantity, okay, understood? And this is also called the denominator, okay. That means if I say to you that you write down the fraction 1 by 2, 3 by 4 or 5 by 6, first is 1 by 2, second is 3 by 5 and third is 7 by 9, then here 1 is the numerator, 2 is the denominator, here 3 is the numerator, 5 is the denominator, 7 is the numerator, 9 is the denominator. You just remember n always be in upper side and d for down. So the lower number, that means the down, the number which is written in the down, that is known as the denominator. Okay, d for down, so denominator always be at the lower side. Just how we represent this? That is the fraction 1 by 2. 3 by 5. How we represent this? With the same figure. We have to divide this figure into 5 equal parts. We have to divide this figure into 5 equal parts. Just look like this. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 equal parts. Now if you take the 3 parts out of this 5, then this will be represented by the fraction 3 by 5. So in this way you have to represent this fraction. Okay, I hope all of you understood. If there is any doubt regarding this, you must write down in the comment box. Okay, then I again repeat it. Now let's go into the types of fraction. Types of fraction. At first, we have to know about the equivalent fractions. What are these? What are these? Which type of fractions are called equivalent fractions? Just you take 1 by 2. Then you take 2 by 4. Then you take 3 by 6, 4 by 8, 5 by 10. These type of fractions are called equivalent fractions. Why? Because the value of the upper and lower portion number are multiplied by the same number. Here 1 and 2 both are multiplied by 2, then we get 2 by 4. When it multiplied by 3, we get 3 by 6. Okay, just I write down this. Here we multiplied by 2, here we multiplied by 3, then again here we multiplied by 4. So that are called equivalent fractions because the value of this fraction are equal to each other. Always we get the equal value of this type of fraction. So these type of fractions are called equivalent fractions. Okay. Then how we get this equivalent fraction? Just you take one fraction. Suppose 3 by 5. Any fraction you have taken just as example 3 by 5. Then how we find out the equivalent fraction of this fraction? At first we have to multiply this fraction, both the numerator and denominator, by the same number. If we multiply this by the same number, we get 6 by 10. If we multiply this by 3, then we get 9 by 15. So 3 by 5, 6 by 10, 9 by 15 all are called the equivalent fractions. Okay, understood? I hope all of you understood about this. Now you come to the second type of fraction. proper fraction. Which type of fractions are called proper fractions? 1 by 2, 3 by 5, 6 by 9, 7 by 11. These type of fractions are called proper fraction. Why? Because in this type of fraction the value of the numerator is less than the denominator. Okay, so these type of fractions are called proper fractions. Those fractions in which the value of the numerator is less than the denominator, these type of fractions are called proper fractions. Okay, now you come to the improper fraction. Those fractions just opposite to the proper fraction. Okay, those fractions in which the value of the numerator is greater than the denominator, this type of fraction are called improper fraction. Okay, understood? So you can see here the value of the numerator are greater than the denominator. So these type of fractions are called improper fractions. Now you come to the fourth type of the fraction, like fraction. Like fractions. What are this type of fraction? If you take 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 5 by 3, 7 by 3, then these type of fractions are called like fractions. Why? Because here all of these fractions have the same denominator. Okay, so these type of fractions are called like fractions. Come to the fifth number, unlike fraction. Just take 1 by 2, 2 by 5, 7 by 9, 9 by 11. This type of fraction have unequal denominator. So these type of fractions are called the unlike fractions. Okay, understood? Now you come to the next type of fractions. Okay, now you come to the next type of fraction, unit fraction. Number 6, unit fraction. In this type of fraction, the numerator is 1 for all the fractions. 1 by 7, 1 by 9, 1 by 11. This type of fractions are called the unit fractions. Here the numerator is same and the value of the numerator is 1 for all of the fraction. This type of fractions are called unit fractions. Now come to the next, that is called mixed number. That is called mixed number. Okay, what are this type of fraction? These fractions are the combined form of whole number and the proper fraction. Okay, just look like this: 2, 1 by 3, 3, 5 by 7, 2, 7 by 9. These type of fractions are called the mixed number. This type of fraction are called mixed number. Okay, here these are the whole number which multiply with one of the proper fraction. That are the proper fraction. You can see Here in all the fraction the value of the numerator is less than the denominator, so that are the proper fraction. So the combined form of the whole number with a proper fraction, that is called the mixed number. I hope all of you understood this properly. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this, you must comment on the comment section, and if you are new, you must click on the subscribe button, the red color button, subscribe button. Okay, so you must click on that. So all of you see this video up to the last to know more about the fraction, and in the next video we will discuss about more. So all of you, bye.